Hello, 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 my friends. I hope everybody's doing great this Monday morning. This is another Monday motivation to start the week. This is a verse or a passage, let's say, that I brought up about a couple weeks ago in our family gathering, and I want to share this. It's Luke 6:27 through 36. But I say to you who hear, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who abuse you. To one who strikes you on the cheek, offer the other also. And from one who takes away your cloak, do not withhold your tunic either. Give to everyone who begs from you, and from one who takes away your goods, do not demand them back. And as you wish that others would do to you, do so to them. If you love those who love you, what benefit is that to you? For even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who do good to you, what benefit is that to you? For even sinners do the same. And if you lend to those from whom you expect to receive, what credit is that to you? Even sinners lend to sinners to get back the same amount. But love your enemies and do good and lend, expecting nothing in return. And your reward will be great. And you will be sons of the Most High. For he is kind to the ungrateful and the evil. Be merciful, even as your Father is merciful. Some of the things that Jesus taught, guys, is insane to me. You know, I like the storybook version of Jesus better than the Jesus of the Bible. I think people, and I'm including myself in people, I'm a person. I think people lump all of Jesus's teachings into a general happy-go-lucky love category. But when you get down to it, it's not so easy to follow. He is demanding some pretty intense things of his followers. It's counterintuitive and countercultural. If I have any semblance of loving my enemies, it's in hopes that they will feel stupid for testing me. That they'll feel stupid or feel bad for testing me. And I secretly hope to gain success so they can want to be in my circle or feel envious of me. So we're often taught that God will put us above the haters and to boast in our status and be ready to be seen by the ops and be respected. We're told to kill them with kindness so we can be the bigger person. And I'm not immune to that. So when I say that, I'm not trying to come off as condescending. I'm just saying that is often what we're taught in our culture, and even in our Christian culture. That's exalted, that kind of mindset. But what does Jesus teach? Love the ops. Do good to the haters. Bless the mockers. Pray for the abusers. Jesus goes as far as to tell them to take the physical abuse of people and return their actions with good. Please don't read into that too much, because I'm not saying that physical and even mental, emotional abuse should be tolerated in the church and families. Don't take me as saying that. Take what I'm saying as just in general, the general everyday things that we in our culture go through. People that just don't like us, genuinely don't like us. We don't know why. Or they hate on us. They secretly wish for our downfall, and we can kind of tell that. We can tell. If we dare to think that this love Jesus describes is some kind of means to an end, of being seen as higher than our haters, let's look at the example of Jonah. What did God say to Jonah when he didn't want to go to And when he did go to Nineveh and they repented, he was sad. You look that up. Look at the example of Stephen praying for his murderers. Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. We like to take the account of the Egyptians, right, being swallowed up in the Red Sea and apply it to ourselves and say, look at what God will do to our enemies. Look at what he's going to do. He's going to drown them in the sea. They're against us, but we shall be the head and they should be the tail. But we apply that to ourselves. But how about Jesus' words to Pilate when he said, if my kingdom were of this world, my followers would fight for me, but my kingdom is not of this world. Who do we identify with? The physical or the spiritual seed of Abraham? Jesus is telling his disciples to do these difficult things so that their reward will be great. Yes, but we might not see our reward here in this life. He's motivating them to display the love of God, who is kind to those who overlook him and those who are ungrateful to him. So it feels good to love our neighbors who can praise us for it and appreciate us for it, but how good does it feel to love our enemies with godly motives and for godly ends? Don't feel too good to me. It doesn't always feel good, if it ever does, but that's the love that Jesus teaches us and empowers us to display. So let's not give a facade of love to one up our enemies, but let's love with genuine love to see our enemies become our brothers and sisters in Christ and be blessed by God. That is not something that I do well, but it's something that I'm trying to wrestle with well. So let's do that together. I hope this blessed you and motivated you this week. God bless.